Hey YouTube, what's going on? Today's video is going to be epic because we're out here at the Geraldine Temuka A P show, and for the first time ever I'm actually riding alongside Stuart Ewing in Freestyle New Zealand, which is pretty sick. Like, obviously you guys have seen me ride this lots of times, but it's going to be pretty cool to have Stu in a video, and we'll show you in a minute how massive his jump is. I can see my one there, it's not quite inflated. It's going to be an awesome day. There's already heaps of people here. There's kids lining up for posters and autographs. It's going to be good. It's about a 4.5 hour drive up here, which was a wee ways, but well worth it. So we'll get into the show in a minute. Sweet teams, just to give you guys an idea of the scale of Stu's jump, from there to there, it pretty much doesn't even fit in the screen. It's 75 feet. That is insane. 75 feet from the takeoff to the sweet spot on there. My jump is like maybe like 10 when it's big. It's pretty crazy how big you can go with the motor, but like this thing is so sick, and I'm so excited to be riding alongside him while he rides this. And like an idea of the height of this thing, it's actually not like heaps taller than like a normal push bike ramp. Look how much is above my head, but the radius is way longer, way less steep, so I obviously jump further. I'll show you guys what this looks like from the top. So he runs in here, not actually much of a run up, but obviously on a motor, up the steel mesh, and check this out. This is super intimidating. Like up there and onto that, like that landing honestly is not much bigger than the typical slopestyle landing. It's unreal how precise Stu has to be. And so all that's left for him to set up really is that airbag thing folds up, so if he did ever mess up, he doesn't end up inside the trailer. I'll be rolling in from the top of his downy down here, and then there's my DD airbag set up there for once he's playing in the background. So absolutely unreal to have this big roll, and makes it so much easier because it's going to be like 30 degrees today. So it's going to be a hot one, and having this roll in to generate speed, life-saving, honestly. I'll show you one more time from here his gas. It comes from here all the way to there, and like this thing isn't very wide, so it's pretty dang sick. Like, can't wait to see him throw down on this and to get the chance to ride beside him. Hopefully I can stack up. What we're going to do now before we get started, you may have spotted over there, I've got a new yellow generator from Self and Hire. It's actually sponsored this video and this show. We're going to jump into that. Team, really stoked to announce that these A&P shows in Temuka and this video, like all my other riding shows and videos, are sponsored by my longtime friends and longtime sponsor at Self and Hire. They get me to all my riding shows I do, whether they're schools, A&P shows, or otherwise. They provide me with my amazing trailer, all my gear, and then it's awesome people to hang out with and really support this stream and allow me to get to you guys to ride. And what's really cool about today's video is I actually have a really exciting brand new piece of kit from them, which is this brand new generator. And this thing is sick. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about some of the features it has thanks to Self and Hire. The first feature I like is this one's actually lighter than the old one, and it's got some nice handles. It's not as bulky, so easier to store in the car. But also, a huge feature I really love that makes it much easier to move. It's got this cool suitcase handle here that goes up, so you can literally walk all around with this thing. You could take it to the airport with you if you wanted to, just like a suitcase. I don't know, but this is a dream. It's at the end of the show, so I'm pretty tired. I cannot be bothered lugging this thing around. So having this handle is amazing. And then when I've got it where it needs to go, I can just put this thing straight back down, making life super easy. And to start this thing up, super simple. You chuck the engine to on, fuel to on, then just press the engine start button, and it'll start itself up in a couple of seconds here. Just like that, super easy, no like bulky pull cable, but it is there if you need it, and it's actually super quiet, which is amazing for shows. It's not going to scare animals or horses. Absolutely love it. And additionally to powering my airbag, if I'm out riding or just showing, I'm like, oh shoot, I need to charge my GoPro, I need to charge my phone. It's got USB ports that you can use simultaneously with everything else. Just come over here, lift up the flat, plug it in, and in a couple of seconds, boom, she is charging just like that. Saved the coolest and most fancy feature for last. I didn't even know this was a thing that existed, but right here I have a keypad, like an on-off pad, so I can turn this thing on and off remotely. So we're gonna come way over here. I'm gonna stand way like back here, like, I don't know, 5-6 meters away. See if it'll turn on. And check that out, hands through with the remote. That's pretty cool. And then when you're done with it, you just click the off button. How flippin' cool is that? That is sick. Awesome team. So well chuffed to have Self and Hire sponsoring the video and give me that new generator. And it's now go time for me. Stu's ramp has a little bit more messing around to do, and there's horses there doesn't want to scare, but we've got a bit of a crowd. So I'm gonna get them warmed up a bit, do a few jumps, and by the time that's happened, it'll probably be time for Stu and we'll be into it. All right teams, here's my roll in. here. Spin a 3.
Get to us, so we don't want to cause them any hassle. Obviously leave off.
GoPro, drone, my phone. Okay, there you go, boys. You guys want to say something in the video?
Yeah.
Awesome. Legends. Sweet team, that is show number 1 done. It was a wee bit messy because we had to move Stu's ramp forward heaps because last night during practice he was actually clipping the tree branches. Holy! We last minute had to move his ramp and sort it all out again, but so much fun riding the setup with him, and like honestly, having his landing as a roll-in, just a game changer for me, and so sick riding alongside him. It's been heaps of fun, and real chuffed to give away some posters, sign some autographs, and even meet some kids that all the way up here, like 4.5 hours from Gore, that watch my YouTube channel. It was pretty cool. We're about to get to the next show. As you can see, the bag is blowing up. Stu's just getting sorted. For this one, we'll probably do a few harder tricks, get a bit more of a format going on, where I think I'm going to do 4 jumps, he'll do 4 jumps. Then we're going to have an MTB versus FMX competition, get the crowd to vote on who rode better. You're going to have to try and do something, so moto is definitely a lot more impressive, but it's going to be fun. Yeah, thanks, team. Sweet team, that's show number 2 done and dusted. I'm just hiding behind Stu's ramps, there's shade and it's quiet. Really chuffed to do the cork 7 or the 360 backflip again, first go. It was really fun competing against Stu, so I knew I had to do something hard. And like, hats off to Stu. Like, he does Superman seat grab backflip, like a seat grab flip on this massive jump. And it's insane. As you'll just see, I just spoiled what we're doing for the next one. So you would have seen right there, I've got my ramp inside of his ramp, which is gonna look sick. So the plan is to get some cool shots of me underneath him. It's pretty sketchy though, so you gotta pedal on the flat grass. These boys help to move it. And the jump, like I land, and straight to this stump and into these trees and stuff. So not the best run out, but we're gonna make it work. And honestly team, I'm just so excited and so stoked to be riding with Stu in Freestyle New Zealand. So hyped for the opportunity to be here. Like signing autographs, getting pictures with kids beside the motorbikes, like living the dream. Shout out to Stu for asking me. I'm gonna give a quick shout out to these boys too. Nice shot, boys. Thanks for all the help moving the ramp and setting it up. These guys all helped out heaps. Don't forget about these guys. These guys helped out as well. Thanks for all the help, dudes. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That is unreal. There we go, team. Shout out to these boys one last time.
Let's go.
Sweet team, not gonna quite end the video now, but we do gotta pack up. Super fun to jump under Stu and over Stu. Like, that was sick. We're gonna toss the pack up and then outro and talk about it more. This has been flipping fun.
Subscribe to the channel! Subscribe!
Awesome team. After 373k drive, the self and hire trailer and all the show riding gears back home in my garage in Gore. So the time now is almost 10:30, so a little bit of a slower drive back home just because of how tired I was. I stopped a couple times to have like a quick nap, ate some food, but well worth it for having such an amazing day. It was so cool riding with Stuart Ewing and riding for Freestyle New Zealand for the day. Using his FMX Downy for rolling was amazing, so I had all the speed I could need. I was able to do another cork 7 or 360 back, which felt awesome. And just doing those jumps underneath him, like a couple of those flips, as you would have seen, I pulled up, I could see him over top of me. Like it was just crazy and so cool as well to have fans up there. Like that is ages away from Gore, like almost 400 k's away from home. To have kids that say they watch my YouTube videos and already knew me was just outstanding. So shout out to those guys that already watch, anyone watching this one now. And just, man, it was so much fun. You know, being able to ride freestyle moto and freestyle mountain bike is something I wanted to do for a long time and always thought would be really cool to do. And I've known Stu for years, so for him to call me up and give me the invite to actually ride a proper show and get paid was pretty amazing. So thank you so much to Freestyle New Zealand, Sarah and Murray, for just an amazing weekend, amazing Saturday. It was a lot of fun. Be sure, guys, to give Stu Ewing a follow. I would have put his Instagram in here already. I'll put it one more time. Like, he is very good at riding freestyle motocross. Like, this video here doesn't even really do justice to the kind of stuff he can do. It's pretty dang impressive. I love watching. I know you guys will. So be sure to give him a follow. And actually follow Freestyle New Zealand as well, because they do shows all over the country. And who knows, there might be one near you. But yeah, just an amazing day. And like this trailer, all the gear, it's done nearly a 750, almost 800k round trip. And I've actually got more shows in Gore tomorrow for Children's Day. So it's a pretty crazy weekend, but absolutely love it. Wouldn't change it or trade it for anything. Like, so grateful for what I do and just feeling absolutely blessed. So on that positive note, we'll end the video there. So be sure to give the video a like, comment below what your favorite part was, share the video with anyone who might enjoy it, and subscribe if you're new. Cheers, team.
Welcome aboard.